Oh hey, thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is Thrift Wars, baby! I'm very excited about this episode, if you can't tell. We're gonna go meet up with some friends, and we're gonna pit boys versus girls, and we have a time limit by which we have to be done thrifting and back home, and each person has to have bought 2 purchases. And I say purchases and not items because there's some wiggle room to buy more than one thing for each purchase, if it makes sense to. So, this is going to be good. Before we get today's episode started, though, check out our podcast channel. We had a really long conversation this week about dreams, our biggest aspirations in life, and how we're doing on getting to said aspirations. But Hannah, let's start off with the basics for you. Can you tell the audience what the heck you wanted to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
When I was like a wee tot.
Your earliest memory of aspiring to anything. Also, check out Hannah's channel this week. She posted an awesome video at the bins. So if you want some more bins action this week, go check out her video. Lastly, you really got to check out Dan and Elisa's video because we did 2 parts to this competition. And depending on who loses or wins this episode that you're watching, you might want to go check theirs out and see if the winners or losers redeemed themselves or kept their honor. Now, check out the competitors.
I'm Elisa, and I do competitive powerlifting.
My name is Hannah, and I am the queen of my own universe.
My name is Daniel, and I can yo-yo.
Hello, my name is Dallas. Sometimes they call me Tindo, and I drive a clown car. Okay, listen guys, you have exactly 2 hours from now to get to as many thrift stores as you want to go to, and then to get back home. Everybody gets 2 items, and whoever, when we get home, has a combination of the most resale value, but also the most ratio of cost to resale value, as well as style points. That's all gonna kind of factor in. You've got until 4:26 to go to as many thrift stores as you want. You have to be home by 4:26 or you lose points.
Home's an hour away.
Home's an hour away, so screw you, screw you, screw you. Good luck!
Let's go!
All right, Dan, you know it's serious time?
Bandana's going on.
Bandana's going on.
The Bucky's bandana.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to go to the closest ones? Or do we want to go toward the house and then hit some over there?
What do you think the best strategy is? Do you think that we should go to the nearest Goodwill right now and go, or should we drive somewhere and risk the time crunch and go to somewhere we know is good?
I think we go to somewhere we know is good.
I feel like our best choice is going to be maybe a Deseret because their prices are low.
Well, where do you think is good?
I think Deseret by our place.
You think Deseret by your place?
Yeah, there's also 3 or 4 Goodwills right there, so like we have a lot of opportunity.
Here's my one worry with that.
Yeah.
I think that's the most obvious thing, and I'm afraid they're gonna do that.
You're probably right.
You know what? They're pulling out right now.
What direction are they going?
I don't know, let's follow them out a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
Let's just see which way they go. Because they're probably gonna definitely turn right and get on the highway. This is tough. But I know, if I know Hannah at all, I know she's gonna go straight Deseret no matter what. But is she gonna go to that one? That's the question. I think so. If they're going to Deseret, we can't do it.
Nope.
We gotta go somewhere else. How do you feel about going a little further past Deseret? Now, mind you, Deseret's already 40 minutes away. Apache Junction is another 15, 20 minutes away. Do you think we could hit both of the Goodwill at Apache Junction and get back to your house in 2 hours?
I think we can, and I think Elisa will immediately rule it out because of the time.
Because it's too far.
Yeah.
So we gotta haul ass.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're on our way to the first Goodwill, and it's really honestly was a pretty terrible start because we kind of thought we'd like follow the girls to a certain point because that's not in the rule book. It's allowed. We're not going to be able to adequately spy on which way the girls go because they were able to make the light before we did, and now we're setting. They are going back towards the house though, because basically backs toward the house are way the F the other way.
To be fair, there's like 50 Goodwills between here and there.
Yeah, well, to be even more fair, there's 80-something Goodwills in all of town, and we're going to almost the 2 furthest away.
Further away than our place.
Yeah.
We're going out of our way to risk it for the biscuit.
We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. They could very well be going way down south and hitting the east side or the west side of town or something. I don't know. We don't know what they're doing. All right, so we've only been on the road for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna search Apache Junction Goodwill. We'll see how far it is from here. Are we hitting traffic? Okay. Wow, that's rough.
How far is it?
It is still 47 minutes away. I say we definitely need to send it that way anyways, and if we get close and it's bad, we can bail. No joke, guys, we're gonna probably have to change our plans on the fly because look, pretty serious traffic jam.
So it's Saturday and there's still traffic. It doesn't make any sense. This is Phoenix. It's not like LA. But if we're in it, maybe the girls are in it too. Let's hope. I took a detour thinking that it might kind of route us around the 10, and it made it worse.
What if we're stuck in traffic for an hour? Won't that suck?
Here's where things get a little sticky. And by sticky, I mean very hot. The car decides to overheat and get super toasty. We couldn't use the air conditioner, and we were in stop and go traffic.
You texted me first, right? Before you called me. A picture. Hannah sends me a picture of my car's temperature gauge saying it's overheating. Oh, so you guys are now going to a different Goodwill than you were because your check engine light came on? Okay, well, just keep an eye on the temperature gauge and let me know how it goes. Good luck though, you're not getting any mercy. You still gotta be back on time. Okay, bye.
You sabotaged us, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I pulled some cables so that my car would explode and you would die. That's exactly what I did.
Time just starts ticking forward more and more, and we start panicking. And the red light on my dashboard pops up and it's like, hey, by the way, I'm getting toasty up in here. And I'm like, hey car, me too.
So no AC, windows rolled down, we're stuck in downtown. And I'm honestly concerned that this car is gonna straight up die.
Listen, guys, we just drove the car, our smart car, to Kentucky and back, no problems. We get back to Phoenix and Hannah drives it for the first time, temperature gauge.
Hey,
just saying.
It's not my fault.
First time your foot hits the gas pedal, temperature gauge.
Elisa and I make the executive decision to go ahead and take the next exit and get off and go to the closest Goodwill to us. I know what part of town we're in. I know this isn't a great Goodwill, but we know what we have to do. The car needs to sit. It needs to cool off.
So, interesting development. Our smart car, the overheating light came on as soon as they left. It's never come on before. We've never had any overheating issues. So, the girls have hit their first real snag. Of course, we hit traffic too. Well, actually, the heat light came on because they were sitting on the blacktop in traffic. So she said they're driving now, there's no smoke and the light's not on, so they'll keep an eye on it. If it keeps happening, we might give them mercy, but right now I think it's no mercy.
No mercy.
I'm dying. I'm so sweaty now, but we have stopped at this Goodwill so we can get off the highway, let our car cool down for a minute. So I am praying to the Goodwill gods that we find something good here. Yeah. It's not the worst Goodwill in the world, I will say that. I have found good stuff here, but it is not ideal. So the boys might have a bit of an advantage here, but we're not gonna let them win. Yeah. So we are gonna thrift our hearts out, and we're gonna find the best thing in here. We're gonna do this, right? Yeah. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Let's do it.
Dan and I drive, gosh, how far away was the first stop? 50 minutes? 50+ minutes. We drive 50 minutes of our 2 hours allotted time to our first Goodwill. And I'm very excited about this first Goodwill because it is the Goodwill I bought my best video game thrift find at ever. I found a copy of Streets of Rage 3 for $1. For $1 at this thrift store, so hopefully we get some of that luck today. Okay, we are pulling up to our first Goodwill. Let's get in here. I think you can take this GoPro with you. Go film yourself looking at some video games first, and then meet me back at the toys when you're done, or the electronics. Go, 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 go.
All right, it's time for our classic Tendo walk and talk shop. We are going to this Goodwill. We are gonna find some valuable items.
So we started walking towards the Goodwill, and we did our little intro, and some lady was like, hey, got some change? And I'm like, no.
The good thing about this Goodwill though is that usually things are pretty cheap, because it's like, it's a lovely woman in her lovely car, mind you, doesn't seem homeless at all, asks us for spare change, and we're like, come on.
Did you see the car we pulled up in?
My car is dying. Yours is nicer than ours. Don't ask us for money right now.
Give me money.
We're gonna get stabbed. We're not gonna get stabbed. We're fine.
All right, we're here. And it's raining a little bit, but I have a good feeling about this. We're gonna find some video games pretty quick. Let's do this.
Okay, so I feel like we have a good advantage because we have a really good handle on the entire store, because I have a pretty good knack at clothing and dishes, and you are very good with video games and toys. So I mean, that's a very good, we got a variety.
Good variety going.
We're gonna be all right.
So we walk inside the first store, and I had said to Dan not 3 seconds ago, you go straight to the video games, I'll go straight to the toys. But we walk into the store side by side and both walk to the video games, and Dan's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, sorry. I'm a creature of habit. I've never went to a thrift store without beelining to the video games. It's just how I thrift. That's what I do. So it's kind of hard to break these habits now that I'm thrifting with other people, and this is a competition? Collaboration competition. I don't know, I was a little wrecked at this point. Like, what do I do? Oh, where do I go? So I do run over to the toy section. And to be honest with you, it's a lot of volume, but the stuff in there is not very good. That guy right there just restocked these toys. I saw him. Maybe there's something good. I tell you what, I'm serious. I'm getting nervous. Because like, if I don't find one thing, something right away, this is gonna feel like a losing battle. I mean, maybe Dan can kind of pull it out and find a good video game. There's a Pokeball. And it feels like there's something inside the Pokeball. These things are semi-valuable with the gold cards in there, though I don't think it is. It's not. I'd be able to tell.
Elisa and I decided to just go ahead and we're gonna stick together. We are gonna take on this Goodwill together, go through each aisle, go through everything, and find the best of the best in this Goodwill.
Oh, I love this movie. Also these movies.
It's your favorite movie.
It's my favorite movie.
But we get over to the video game section and kind of snuggle up next to this couple who were going through all the good video games already, and I knew that they would just get all the good stuff. So they decided to go ahead and just give us our space, which is what I wanted them to do.
Wait, you're saying you made them uncomfortable so they moved?
I mean...
That's a strat right there.
Lady Gaga was very nice. I'm getting distracted.
Now we have the CDs and the DVD area to ourselves. So first things first, of course, is you gotta check for your NTSC logos on the CD section. We search top and bottom of every single one. Nothing.
Oh, I see We Fit. We're getting places.
You at least gotta check your We Fits though.
Ooh,
Definitely a We Fit.
dang it. It's actually what it's supposed to be.
Let's do a quick scan here. Directly to the right is the media section. I gotta go hit that first, and nothing. No good video games at all. Can't find a thing.
Okay. I'm trying really hard to find something in my wheelhouse, you know, something I know something about. I'm gonna have to start getting weird though if I don't see anything.
Get a quick scan through PS1. Let's see if we can find any. We have found good ones here before, so it's definitely gonna happen at some point. No.
Not very good.
Not a lot of value there.
$3 game. No one's in there. That is
good.
ruined.
Not good at all.
That's not gonna play.
Oh, buddy. Check this out. Not only is this sweet, but I think this is out of print. This is the 2-disc Thundercats OST. Oh, yeah. Not only is Elisa gonna go crazy over this, but I think this one's worth a lot. How's it look? Looks good.
Alright, good.
Aw,
That will be
that's cute.
cute.
Okay.
What did someone pay at GameStop for this?
$7.38.
So we started looking through the DVDs real quick, see if there's any like hit titles like Dogma is up there in DVD pricing, and Glenn Close, 101 Dalmatians, something like that. I did find some Fooly Cooly, which isn't necessarily valuable, but it's fun to say Fooly Cooly.
Is that a good one?
Oh, give me Fooly Cooly.
Oh. Not a value pickup, but a personal pickup.
Probably a personal pickup.
Might as well look them up if you're gonna get them. Just see what they are.
See that? That one's okay. You see any more Fooly Cooly?
Are those anime?
Yeah, it's anime. I love Fooly Cooly. Because
Say it a few more times.
Fooly Cooly, Fooly Cooly. That's one of those random animes from like late 90s, early 2000s, and it is literally random. But I won't go into it. Watch it. It's good. Not the new one. I haven't watched the new one. So.
Can I just tell you, I have no idea what the you're talking about.
Anime! Fully Cooley.
It sounds great though.
They literally say Fully Cooley like throughout the entire anime too, because it's a satire of other animes. They do a bit on Cowboy Bebop and like Gundam. I think even like Go Lion as well.
You know what I should do? I should let you go on about this for like 30 minutes and just turn this video into a review of that anime and just completely trip people out.
The anime was so random. When I first watched it, I was like, what did I watch? And I couldn't watch any more of it because I just didn't get it. And then my friends were like, oh, it's satire. It just makes fun of other anime. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So Hannah actually found the Fully Cooley. She's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, ooh, I want more of that.
Did you actually buy it?
Oh, yeah.
Like for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, now for the competition, where is it? We might as well show it off.
It's not for the competition, though.
We've already taken this detour. Let's finish it.
It's only like 4 episodes of a probably 12 episode anime, maybe 13.
God, you
Say Fully Cooley, it's cool.
cool.
Fully Cooley! Anyway, so it's volume 1 and 2. See, look, there's a pronunciation right here, Fully Cooley. So if you ever doubt me, it's right here.
I've done my first pass. I found nothing.
I got a banger.
You got a banger?
Yeah.
You think that bad boy's valuable?
This is an out-of-print Thundercats official soundtrack.
That's number 1. Yes. Okay, I'm not doing so good. I'm gonna do a second lap though. So no toys. I go check the electronics. The electronics are even worse. So I'm frantically running back to Dan to see if he's found anything. And I get to the media. Dan's found a CD, and it's a soundtrack, right? Yep. It's a soundtrack for Thundercats, and I can't tell you how much this is right up you guys' alley. I've been thrifting with these guys 100 times, and you guys like collect soundtracks, right? You've got like a nice collection, which makes me like these guys. If you can't tell why I like these guys, you should by now, because like they collect as random things as I do. So that was pretty cool. But I still don't have anything, so I'm freaking out a little bit.
Since the video game section was a bust, I was really hoping that we can just go grab a nice pair of jeans and get that under our belt, just have one really good item. I know that I can sell jeans for a good amount of money, and it's pretty easy for me to find really high value jeans.
All right, we're gonna check out the jeans section. I feel like this is gonna be a potential good section, so we can find some value here. The prices are a bit higher on jeans though, so we gotta have a pretty high threshold if we're gonna get them. But I'm already seeing a few things that are vintage. Ralph Lauren? Nah.
So we go through the jeans section. There is absolutely nothing. Not a single pair that I would even be interested in getting. So that was a bust.
Not quite valuable enough. A lot of times Goodwill will see those tags like the Ralph Lauren, the Levi's, the Tommy Hilfiger, and be like, those are expensive jeans. We're gonna mark them to $20. And I can't even sell them for $20. So that's a no.
Okay, I found my first purchase, but I gotta get a cart. I think you guys might be surprised by this one. Hold on. Dad, I know nothing about the values on these, but they were just sitting over there. Check those out.
This one's not, this one's not valuable. This one might.
Maybe look that one up. I'll do that when you get a chance. Okay.
Off to our left, right next to us, was the boot section. And even though I don't really have any experience like reselling shoes or clothes or anything, I know that boots are like a good pickup. If you can find like, let's find some Doc Martens or something, right?
Jeans were a bust, but here's shoe section. Boots. I like these guys. What are you? Those are too flimsy. They're bamboo. No. These are... What's that symbol? What design? Timberland? Oh, that's Timberland. Some Timberlands are worth a little bit. Might look those up and see how much are we looking at price-wise. Can you find a price tag in there?
Other boots.
Oh, there we go. I almost whacked you in the face with this.
$9.79.
Okay, so $10, not bad.
I show Hannah some boots and she's like, nah. And I'm like,
Was that your Hannah impression?
Nah.
she's like, those are cute, but we'll appreciate them and put them back down.
Did you really say that? Okay, so I think I found my first buy. I think you might find this a little bit surprising. The rules do allow for it. I'm gonna basically make a bulk purchase of a bunch of bundled books. Come here, check this out. You know I sell Star Wars books and stuff, so we're looking at $4 a bag. So I'm gonna end up spending about 50 or 60 bucks on it, but it's gonna be several hundred in profit.
Oh.
And that's gonna count for one purchase for me.
Okay.
So there's a bunch. See all this? I'm about to spend some money. This is gonna
Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
Yep.
Pile them up. The Star Trek and Star Wars ones.
That's fine.
I think there's a couple more over here.
So of course I'm in media and I didn't even see it, and Dallas comes up and finds stacks of Star Wars books. I can't believe it. There are tons of them, and I know that he loves buying these. They're right up his alley. So I'm super stoked that he was able to spot those and pick them up.
Dun, 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 dun. And Hannah, I'm gonna need your help here. I have here several.
What?
You didn't see these? I've got a big stack of books. This is good because we had a conversation before the competition started, and I said to Hannah, like, you know, if you find a whole bunch of one thing at once, you can buy it as one item. Because, like, I didn't want Hannah to find a bunch of individually priced dishes and not be able to buy them as one item. So luckily that rule is in place because now I get to count this stack of Star Wars books as one. Okay, so this is 54 books. You can do a little math if you want. I paid $3. No, whatever I paid. I'm selling them for $3 a piece.
$162.
Did you just do that in your head? Yeah. Nerd! Here, how do I put these down?
Drop them. Their books are fine.
That was a good find. The good thing about this is I don't even have to look these up. I think we can all agree, everyone here watching probably knows I sell Star Wars books at my antique mall every day, $3 a piece. So what was the number?
$162.
$160 something, not in profit because we have to subtract. We'll do the numbers later, but I'm selling those for $162. So good first find, broke the ice. Now we can move on. Heck yeah. All right, there's purchase one for me. Do you find anything you're gonna buy?
This is pretty good.
Okay, how much is it?
It's a buck.
It's a buck. Now, how much do you think it'll sell for?
20 to 30.
20 to 30? That's not bad.
Yeah. This isn't that good.
No good?
Unfortunately.
Okay, well, it was worth checking.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is gonna be about $44. I'll have to count up how much profit it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot of profit. This is gonna be my big profit, but it's not gonna be my big ratio. Okay. That ratio you've got there, $1 to 30 is a good ratio.
Seems like it.
This is not gonna be that good, but it's gonna be. I'm getting profit points here. You're getting ratio points.
All right, that works.
Okay, I don't want to jump the gun here, but I might have found my first pick. Okay. Look at these. Whoa, okay.
They're definitely like got the leather.
Yeah, like that's
bottom
genuine
part.
leather. Those little nails at the bottom means they might be handmade. They are nice.
Black, Western style, embellished boots with the chain on the bottom and the toe tips. Oh, I was in heaven.
Quality leather. Ooh, Durango, size 6.5. That's not bad.
That's a good size.
Okay, we might need to look these babies up to see how much we're looking at value-wise, but I feel like if I were to not look them up and list them on Depop, I'd probably put them up for maybe like 70, 80, maybe 100. Nice. These are beautiful. Okay, we're holding on to these bad boys.
They are stunning. So,
What size are they?
they are a 6.5.
Okay.
Not going on my feet. But that's okay. That means I can sell them instead of keep them and wear them for the rest of my life.
What size are you, Elisa?
4.
Okay. Too big.
Both ends of the spectrum. I'm like a 10.
So we get in line at the first Goodwill, and while we're standing there in line, I go to get my coupon. If you don't know, here in Phoenix, we have a 20% off coupon if you spend $20 or more. So I'm looking at, like, this was 40 bucks or maybe closer to 50 bucks, 50 something dollars for all of this. And I was like, it's not a lot of profit, right? Because now we're down to like $90 profit. But I go to open my coupon on my email, and I've got a new email from Goodwill that I just got. And today, just today or the last couple days, books are 30% off. Dan, come here and look at this real quick. 30% off books and children's clothing until tomorrow. Jeez.
Thank you so much.
Coupons,
This was 30 cents.
coupons count, baby.
Yeah,
Coupons
this was
count. Books are 30% off? Oh, sweet. Well, I got lots of books. That was a nice surprise. I was already kind of like, I don't want to spend this much, but you can't do double coupons, right? I can't use my 20% on top of that?
Unfortunately, no. What it does is it takes whichever one is the highest. And
Yeah. Good to know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Hey, it would be crazy. You know those crazy couponers on TV?
Yeah.
They'd be trying.
Yeah.
How much is it? That's, couldn't ask for more. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
We have our first item and we are moving through this Goodwill. We have finished half of the store already. So I felt like we were doing pretty good on time. I looked down at the clock. We were not doing good on time.
Ooh, okay. These are very similar to the ones that we found, and they have them listed for 80. So they're not exactly the same thing, but they are very similar enough that I feel like 80 bucks is a realistic amount to ask. I'm pretty confident we can sell them for 80, and they're only $7. So $7 to 80, I feel like that's a great flip. We're doing it. This Goodwill came through.
On to the next Goodwill. Luckily for us, the next Goodwill is super, super close to this one, but I want to let you know what time it is also. It's 3:40, so we've got plenty of time.
We're okay.
What are we worried about, baby? I was sweating it, especially when we were walking to that last stop. I was sweating it. But this next Goodwill, it is just maybe a mile and a half this way. We both have to buy one more item. I'm really happy with what we got because ratio of buy to sell price matters as much as just dollar profit. Obviously, dollar profit matters a little bit more, but the ratio is not nothing. So your purchase was good. I'm very happy with mine. I'm very curious where the girls are right now. If are they sweating it, or I just feel like there's no in between. They're either at the second thrift store right now sweating it, or Hannah. I feel like Hannah's found a banger.
Here's the thing, when we find bangers at thrift stores, Elisa finds them.
Really?
Like all the time.
So same. I mean, with high priced single items, it's Hannah. Those bulk buys of those books, that's right up my alley.
Yep.
On our channel, I do that so much. I feel like Hannah's got a pair of jeans she's paying $2 for. It's a $100 pair. And who's gonna argue with her? She's like, this is a $100 pair of jeans. I'm gonna be like, yes, ma'am.
This next one we're going to is actually one of my favorites. Lisa and I hit our biggest hit ever. Actually, hold on, let me get it. About a year ago, we picked up Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for $3, and just super clean and complete. It was worth over 80 at the time, and now it's probably worth more. So you know what? This Goodwill, you can count on it. It's gonna be great.
Okay, the shoes still are coming through for us. Found some
fishing waders. So they got the felt bottoms so you don't slip while you're fishing on the wet rocks. I know these are pretty pricey.
They can be, but they're randomly in all the appliances.
You found those in the appliance section?
They were with the blenders. Why?
Interesting.
But we rescued them from their blender sarcophagus. I was gonna get artistic with that. That didn't work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a look at those and see what.
So someone might have looked them up and ditched them, but
Potentially.
Goodwill number 2, I will say, I think mutually we've had discussions. We've had the most luck at this store.
This is the one.
Yeah, so fingers crossed. We both only need one item. good luck. Are you going straight to the games again?
Yep, straight to games.
Take that camera with you.
Let's go.
Also, let's just show the time real quick. It's 3:47. All right.
The burger, sure. Gary Burger, designed by Gary Burger. Well, maybe we'll start there. Gary Burger. Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey now. There's one listed for $110. But there's also one listed for $37. So let's see what they actually sell for.
Yeah, I'm seeing some sold comps.
Alrighty. 120. One actually sold for $120 with free shipping. And 54. These.
I think that's probably, is that a good enough margin for competition?
They might be. Oh, this is all over the place though.
How's it looking?
Not very good.
My first lap was bad again, so I came to the media, but I don't see Star Wars books here, so I'm gonna keep moving.
Nothing.
I thought this was a big box PC game, but RIP. Okay, well, books would be a good one again because of the coupon, but yeah, no consoles, no nothing. What'd you find?
1985 Garfield books. Browsing through this Goodwill, checking the media, and it's not going well. I can't find anything good. There's no good movies, no PlayStation games hidden, just nothing. So I'm scrambling, we're running out of time. We have to find something that I can bring home. And Garfield, you know, there's some Garfield books, maybe they're okay. I love these as a kid, but that doesn't mean they're valuable, but it's all I can find, so it's worth a shot.
Dan, what'd you even get at the second stop? Books? Oh yeah, he got the Garfield books. And that's cool. Honestly, at this point, we're having to settle for just something because the rules are we all have to come back with 2 items. And to be honest with you, I plan on doing a lot of these thrifting challenges in the future, and I feel like this might be a thing. Everyone's gonna score big, and the second item's probably always gonna be crap, which is probably gonna bring your averages down. And honestly, I think that's what we did. I think our second stop brought our averages down because in a last-ditch effort, Dan grabbed some Garfield, and I say, man, go get in line because there's like 35 people in that line. He goes and gets in line, and I'm literally running back to the media section, grabbing something and handing it to him, like just in case, just buy that, hoping that it's something good. I'll tell you what, that line's long. You go get in line. I'll try to catch up. If not, talk about crunch time. He's in line because the line is all the way there. We've got to get out of here and get back home. We've got like 29 minutes left to get home. So I have to buy something here. We can't go anywhere else. Like I'm just praying like a plush jumps out to me. Just something for $1 to sell for 25. I'll be happy with that. Come on, where are you?
Probably around 50.
Probably around 50 realistically.
Okay. Is that good enough percentage? $7?
I think we should definitely carry them around.
Okay.
We'll keep looking for this through the store.
I think this will be my pickup.
Cool.
For the team.
We at least have 2.
Yeah.
The shoes came through.
Oh, only listed for 20. Kinda. Okay.
So I'm waiting in line, it's taking forever. Dallas is over circling the media section like a chicken with his head cut off.
My phone's cracked. It's nice and cracked. So the top part of my screen doesn't work. So the button to click on eBay to scan barcodes, I'm over there just freaking out, trying real hard to swipe it down so I can click it. So I scanned about a dozen DVDs. Dan's just sitting in line.
You look like you were on drugs.
I was frantic. I was scanning it. I was pulling out a DVD, scan, fiddle with phone, DVD, scan.
And then suddenly, he brings over a movie to me and he says, hold this, I'll keep looking. And actually I get kind of excited because I know right now horror is a huge market.
And so I scanned one DVD that is listed for 20. Now, if you know eBay, this doesn't mean everything. You can list something for $1,000 and every other sold comp could just be $2. This does happen on eBay. Think about all those Disney VHS tapes that your mom told you were valuable a few years ago because she saw them listed on eBay, right, for $1,000, and they're not worth $1,000. They're worth $2 each. Maybe you get lucky sometimes and one's worth 20 because it's sealed. eBay does this to people. It makes people think things are way overvalued because they don't understand listed and sold. So I only find 3 listings for this horror DVD for about 20 bucks each, and I'm like, this is not good enough. I go look at sold, there's nothing sold. But I'm making a gamble on it anyways because of one thing. I know that horror DVDs always do well. It's just kind of a basic pro tip, really. What I did not realize is that it also has a CD in it, and Dan pointed this out, and this is why we agree it's worth the $20. Includes free CD, sounds to make you shiver.
Is that a question?
If you want that joke to make sense, make sure you watch Dan and Elise's video this week, or else that's not going to make any sense to you.
So we headed over to the toy section, and I have the perspective of the plush from underneath because I'm short. Right, so I point at something that looks like a dragon to Hannah. I'm like, Hannah, dragon!
Oh,
Aww.
it's Bud from Disney.
Is it Captain Hook or is it
No, that's from
Princess and the Frog?
Yeah.
Like I had a 50-50 shot.
I immediately see this thing and think, this looks like the crocodile from Peter Pan. Elisa sees the thing and says, this looks like the crocodile from Peter Pan. And I say, oh, this is the crocodile from Peter Pan, isn't it? And this young, bless her heart, store employee walks up to us like, no, that's from Princess and the Frog. I was like, this is not the Princess and the Frog one. But hey, you know what? Might as well look it up. So I start searching Princess and the Frog, and nothing's coming up.
I think it's got the tag still on it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's right here. Disney.
Oh
store.
nice. Brand new. So he was new, 20 bucks.
So $250.
We'll look him up and see how much he goes for now.
But I had a good feeling about this, so I just picked it up anyways because, you know, Disney store, tags, really nice condition. Like, I don't think anyone played with this. So we picked this up on a hunch.
Okay, so Dallas gave us a hint. He just texted me and said, send coupon, which means he's found something over $20, or their 2 items combined are over $20. So I guess they're spending a little bit more than we are.
I mean, we got 7,
7 and 7, so we're at 14.
plus 2.5,
Potentially.
plus my DVDs that don't count.
They don't count.
We're headed towards the checkout. We know that we're running out of time, and we walked by the board game section. And I'm eyeing for anything that's sealed, anything I'm interested in.
Elisa, you found something without me? Look! Oh my gosh! You love Yokai Watch. That's so cool.
Awesome.
Now, do we look it up and hope that all the pieces are there? Okay.
It doesn't feel very heavy, so it's like
Maybe a little too light. Life Yokai Watch. Okay, like 20 bucks. Holy cow. Here's one for the English version for $107.63.
Is that one sealed probably?
Brand new, yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, one sold for 25 and one sold for 8, so we're looking at about 20 bucks for it.
One of my favorite series, if you've been watching us for a while, Yokai Watch, but it's life. And we opened it up and counted all the cards and all the pieces and verified it is 100% complete.
I'm deleting
It's still really awesome. Okay, I think we'll definitely get that.
Elisa looks down at the clock and she's like, girl, we have got to get moving. And I look down at the clock, I'm like, okay, we may have completely misjudged the amount of time we had. And by we, I mean me. I had no idea how late it really was, and I am stressing. I cannot believe that we have spent so much time at this Goodwill. I had allotted maybe 30 minutes for this Goodwill, and we have spent like an hour here. We have to go.
Let me show you how badass the guys are. Not only are we home on time with time to spare, we also got dinner for all of us. So the girls have like 3 minutes to get here before they're late, and it looks like they're going to be late, but we're going to kind of allow it because they had car problems. But we get bonus points for food, right?
We did it!
4 minutes to spare.
Yay!
How do you feel? Did it suck?
Sweaty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
was
hot.
hot, but it's okay.
You guys got the short end of the stick, but you know, insurance vehicles, we had to split up this way. It's just kind of how it works.
You know what? I think you're gonna be completely shocked what we got. I think we might have won anyway.
We got some fun stuff either way.
Well, at least you had fun.
We did.
We were in the ghetto.
All right, we're on to the numbers portion of this competition. Now, mind you, these numbers are a little bit loose because we did not really calculate all the coupons that we used. However, the numbers you're going to see at the very end of this video when we declare the winner, those numbers will be way more spot on. But starting out with me and my books, I paid roughly $35 for these bad boys, and they're valued at $162, and that's $127 profit. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Hannah's first pair of boots, she paid $649 for, and we value them at roughly $65, so she's pretty close to $60 in profit there. Goodbye, Hannah. Dan picked up a CD for $1 that was valued at $20. That's not just $19 in profit, that's a 19 times multiplier. That's pretty good for how we're scoring things here. Elisa with this little gator, $249, valued at $18, a $15 or so profit. Pretty pumped about that. My second item, this horror DVD, again, another good multiplier, $1.29, valued at $20. We almost got away with some awesome multiplier points here, but I think maybe my books bring that multiplier back down just a bit. Hannah's second pair of boots, it's so funny that she brought home 2 pairs of boots, about $7 to get them out of the store. Again, coupons, it was a little less than that, but roughly a $50 value. $40 or so in profit. Let's go. Now, Dan's Garfield books were probably the most difficult thing to figure out. He did pay about $12 for them, and we value that stack at about $30. So that tanked us in our multiplier points just a little bit. And last but not least, this board game was about $5. We value it between $20 and $25, so roughly a $20 profit. Not bad at all. All right, you thrift warriors, listen. I've got some really, really interesting numbers here about how this went. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure that we're gonna have an easy time getting to our final results. Let me just read you some numbers. Look at these crazy chicken scratch notes I have here. Girls, here's how you did with the numbers. Your total cost for everything was $16.24. Does that sound good?
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Your total profit for your money spent was $146.71.
Okay.
That gives you a 9 times multiplier. You times your money by 9. I'd say that's pretty good. That deserves a round of applause.
Yay.
Okay, now it's the boys' turn. We spent a good bit more than you did. You know my piles of books that I thought were going to be my big winner? Well, I paid $44.31 for everything that we got today. That was our total cost for everything, which is better than it could have been, because remind yourselves, we got 30% off on the book, so this could have been worse.
Yeah.
Our total profit was $173, which is more than you guys. You got $146, but that's only a 4 times multiplier. So we win in the total value.
But we win in the profit margin.
I hate to say it, Dan, but I think they won.
Yeah, they
Are
did.
we the thrift queens?
High fives. Now listen, if you liked what you watched today and you want to actually see if the guys here can redeem ourselves, we did another competition video over on Dan and Elisa's channel, and you should go watch it, because we do need a chance to redeem ourselves. That wasn't a bad loss. You get the edge because 140, 170 is too close.
Yeah.
It's way closer than 9 times multiplier, 4 times multiplier.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you guys win. Yeah. Guys drool, girls rule. Listen, if you are watching and you're some sort of YouTuber or make any kind of content and you'd like to be involved with us in the future during some of these competitions, reach out on Instagram, preferably our Discord. Easier to get a hold of us over there. I definitely want to make one of these episodes once a month and make them bigger and, you know, make them fancier and do some cooler things. And even more so if you're watching and you've got any good ideas about future future episodes, comment below and let us know maybe some other parameters you might like to see us make some of these competition videos. But guys, thanks for participating today. Thanks for letting us participate in your video. And if you want us back on yours anytime, or you guys want to do this with us again anytime, let us know, because this is the most fun I've had making a video in a while.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, well, hit the subscribe button here, guys. Go subscribe to these guys. How many subs are you at?
About 1,030.
Okay, let's push these guys towards 2,000. Pretty please help us out. And subscribe to this channel also. Check out our Discord. Links below. And until next time, guys, peace out.